Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with my boy Devo.
Yo.
Alright guys, a few years ago, him and his squad, the HOTT HEADZZ, went viral, super viral with their freestyle. Let me show you guys real quick.
Unexpected like a mixtape, catch you at your crib. If you reading this, it's too late.
When the chopper at a nigga, now he running like a track race.
Catch a nigga while he waiting on his dinner, cut his head off, leave his ass with a full plate.
Nigga talking shit, put the metal to his mouth, now I call his ass brace face.
And yo, bitch up for grabs like a sweepstake, and I eat her ass like a cheesecake.
I know y'all seen that clip before. Anyways, I'm gonna have him share a little bit about the journey that followed from the power of social media. So the first question I got for you, how long you been rapping?
Honestly, I ain't start rapping till those videos, bro. With like before the guy used to freestyle on some planned stuff all the time, but actually rapping, like sitting down trying to make a rap song, not till those freestyles. So 2015, and then before that, it's always been in me because I used to write poetry all the time. I grew up writing poetry, used to be in poetry slams, everything. I was at a tournament, made it to state for a poem I had wrote. So poetry was always something for me. So when it came to writing a song, that came natural, you feel me? So, but rapping, getting in the studio, you gotta find your voice, you feel me? It's a whole different thing from poetry. So it was an experience. But 2015, that's when I started rapping. You know?
Did anybody like inspire you to like start that process?
Being real with you, bro, Joey Badass was the first person that I had heard a song. It was Waves. I was a little nigga, bro. I was a little. I'm trying to say no.
You're good.
I was a shorty, bro.
Okay.
And I had I was downstairs watching MTV Jams, and then Waves by Joey Badass had came on, bro. And it was cold. You feel me? After the video went off, that was the first time I ever got a notepad and tried to write something. It was booty, bro. It was horrible. But I tried to write it. I actually tried to write a song from that, and that was back probably when I was in like 7th grade. So that was the first influence. Like influences now, Kendrick Lamar, you feel me? J. Cole, Jay-Z, Drake, Rob Banks. Reason I say Rob Banks, people might not know him, is because he rap about anime. He throw like a lot of anime metaphors, and I watch a lot of anime too. Okay. So that's somebody who influenced me.
And that's my last name. That's what he said.
Oh, bro, exactly. I like that.
When did you know you were nice at rapping?
Hey, bro, it took some time, honestly. Like when I first started rapping, I was weak. You feel me? I was writing songs. I got the intellectual span to know when something is weak. You feel me? And I was being honest with myself, and my homies was being honest with me too. Like, nah, that ain't it. So I say it took about a year and a half, 2 years for me to actually start getting good with what I was writing. Because my thing, I was writing songs based off what I was already listening to. And what I was listening to, it was like, I listened to Kendrick and all that, but it wasn't easy to make conscious rap at my age, and I ain't really like that path at first. So I used to rap about dumb shit like money, female, like the typical things, you feel me? And I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't it. Cause my friends, they look at me like I'm the smart nigga in the group. I make the decisions most of the time, you see what I'm saying? So then I saw that wasn't my lane. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna incorporate talking my shit when it comes to those type of topics, but also throw something else in it where it's like actually storytelling and going deeper beyond the surface where I'm describing situations from it, you feel me? Like, so I say it took me 2 years. I started in 2015, but I say around 2017, that's when I started writing songs that I became excited to put out, that I wasn't really nervous about putting out for other people to hear type shit.
Next question.
So,
how did you and your boys start the HOTT HEADZZ group?
Honestly, bro, it was so genuine. So I was going to school in the city in Chicago at first, and then my senior year, my parents, we had moved to the suburbs of Chicago. It's called Homewood, Flossmoor. And then two of the guys, E-Man and JoJo, they was already at Homewood, Flossmoor. And then so the first video is 3 of us. So E-Man and JoJo, they was on a track team, and I ended up joining the track too just to find something to do. I was horrible, don't get me wrong.
I was about to say, was you fast?
No, I was not fast, bro. I used to run like this. It's mechanics. I didn't know it was mechanics to running. Like, motherfucker, okay. But I ain't gonna lie, it was one of those where E-Man, he just came up with the idea. Well, he said he saw something similar. I'm gonna be real with it. He saw something similar on Twitter. Well, like it was like a freestyle, and then he was like, I never saw the video. And JoJo, that's the other member, he never saw it either, but he like, we should do one of these where we just say a bar each and then say, So first we messing around, and then we freestyling, like genuinely just freestyling. And then we said some lines that was like, hey, that's raw. So then he was like, we might as well record it. So we recorded, and then I ain't gonna lie, the lines that we had said in there, they was freestyles. They was like the lines we came up with from freestyling.
Okay.
But we like, these lines gonna be the ones we gonna say. So we had, we just did the video, you feel me? And then the video, when you put it out, it blew up.
Like how? What type blew up? Like
millions of views.
That's
blew
crazy.
up. For real, like the Twitter video first. And then the first video, it did numbers to the point where we was like, we might as well do a part 2. So in the first video you see is 3 people. The second video, every video out there is 4 people. It's my homie Sumo. So Sumo, he was already a rapper in Chicago. He was going crazy. He was doing his thing. So I'm like, all right, he actually rapped. Me, Jojo, and E-Man, we didn't rap. So I'm like, let's get him on here. You feel me? That'll throw a little bit more experience and it'll be, you feel me? It'll be cold. So Sumo come in. So we make the second video. The second video got just as much success as the first one. So it was like, all right. And then what really made us keep going, bro, Atlantic Records had reached out to us. It was a representative, I forgot his name. Reached out to us, bro. He told us, like, keep doing y'all thing. Make it marketable. If y'all can make a song out of it, that would be great, because you can actually make money from the social media influence y'all got. Because these videos get millions of views, bro. But you don't get paid for Twitter and Instagram. You feel me? Then all these celebrities reposting it. Got our pages going up, but we not getting paid for that. So he put us on game. He like, make it marketable. Get in the studio, make a song out of it. So first we kept doing the social media videos. We like, oh, we gotta keep that going. But then at the same time, we trying to make a song out of it. We made like 3-4 songs, bro. That was horrible. But then what we ended up doing, we took the videos we was doing on social media and we put them over a beat. Literally every line we said on the social media videos, we just put them over a beat, and then we put it out. The video got 18, right now I got 18 million views. And then that's where we getting the profit from, where it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying, got a song out, then we did a part 2, you feel me? And then that's where everything started coming in. So we became an actual group, and we got the name HOTT HEADZZ. We was on a radio interview in Atlanta with the Dirty Boys. You just look them up, they prominent out there and everything. But they was like, y'all got a name? And we ain't had no name at the time. We didn't think of one, bro. So we had to think of a name at the radio interview. So they helping us. And then they was like, well, what's y'all story? What's y'all background? So we got suspended for those videos.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, they blew up. And then we was in the locker room. And then like a lot of parents was complaining about it. I don't know why, we just rapping, you feel me? But it was a lot of backstory behind it where we got suspended, bro. We got suspended. So like, oh, y'all some hot heads. I don't really think we hot heads from that, because a hot head, I'm a hot head, but that story didn't match up with a hot head, but we ran with it, you feel me? Because we did get in a lot of trouble for it. So it was like, y'all some hot heads. And we're like, all right, that sticks. So we just ran with hot heads, threw 2 T's, 2 Z's, 2 T's, 2 Z's on it so we can copyright it and all that. And then we just, that became our name, kept going with it. Yeah.
That's smooth. Dang, y'all hear this process, y'all?
It's a crazy process.
Real crazy. Some celebrities like were posting your stuff and all that. Who's like the top 3 that you just admire the most that like reposted it for you?
Snoop Dogg. Who else reposted it? French Montana. But it wasn't so much of a repost. It was more so they had remade it. Snoop Dogg did a repost where he posted the video. And then all these other like social media pages that got a bunch of followers that just post like meme videos and all that, they was posting them too.
Okay.
But celebrity wise, Snoop Dogg was the only one that reposted the video, and World Star. But as far as influencers that like remade the video where they was doing their own freestyles, French Montana, the cast of NWA, DC Young Fly, it was some other people too, but those are the first ones that come to mind.
Did you ever meet, collab, or interview with like any of the big time names in the rap game? Or just big time influencers?
Yeah, for sure. I know we had linked up with DC Young Fly. He hilarious, bro.
I can
when
imagine.
we drove down to Atlanta. As soon as we got there, bro, we linked up with him. Like, didn't get to no hotel, none of that. Like, we fresh off the road, link up with DC Young Fly. And it was a bake session. As soon as we walked through the door, we baking each other. It wasn't no competition though. He hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm a little funny, but he a different level of funny for sure. And then we did a video with him. We did a freestyle with him too.
Okay.
And then
I'll put that in the link as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna send it to you. With also D.O.B., we had linked up, did the freestyle with him. As far as, I ain't gonna lie to you, with us, we were still in high school, so we really had to still go to school. Like, we didn't have time to really do much of the things that was actually planned for us, bro. Like, we had a manager at the time, and he was like telling us about all these contacts. I was reaching out to him. I remember a few. It was a whole lot more people than I remember. I remember it was a time Ludacris, he reached out to us. He was trying to show us love in Atlanta. Snoop Dogg, I don't know if we got in touch with Snoop Dogg directly, It was we was definitely talking to his camp because we saw he reposted the video. They was showing love with that, you feel me? Then we had got into him with his people. We was talking to them for a while. Who else? There's a whole bunch of social media influencers that I can't really think of right now. And there was a lot of people on the phone with it. The whole time we were supposed to do a BET cipher, bro. Like we had a whole segment on the BET cipher because it was called the ciphers. So we were supposed to do a cipher on BET and everything, bro. And then it was one of those where it just didn't go through. It was like lack of communication. They sent it to our manager, and then it was like we responded super late, and it was a whole bunch of more politics to it where it's just like, all right, it didn't go through. But just the opportunity, knowing like, cause we had got the email, we saw the email. It was like a whole little setup. We was in the background, little picture of it. You know they always do. I think it was the Hip Hop Awards. It wasn't the beat. It was the Hip Hop Awards. They do the ciphers, and we was about to be part of the ciphers, but that didn't go through. That was something we was supposed to do though. But it was a whole lot of people we tapped in with for sure. Got a whole lot of connects, a lot of names people wouldn't even know. Like I got a whole bunch of mentors that was in the industry. Like people be thinking like the rappers, the ones that's really doing something, bro. It's the people behind the scenes, the PRs, the ARs, the managers. Those the ones that really got the connects, that know what they doing for real. That's making the rappers who they is.
All right, Dan. I'm sure the people are dying to know right now. Are you guys still together?
Honestly, nah, bro. It's crazy. We still is all love. Like we still all cool. We still making money together. We still communicate. But it's one of those where it was just like politics behind. Like a 4-man group is way harder to run than most people think. Like I respect a whole lot of hip hop groups and all that after actually trying it, cause it's like it's a lot of clashing. You feel me? So it was things that happened where we just like we couldn't really maintain the group thing, and then like we still cool. It's no love lost, but now it's like it's just all right. This not it. You feel me? We can't keep going with this, because every time we tried to do it, something would just like go left, bro. Every single time. We tried it like 4 or 5 times, and we had so many different opportunities, and then so many, and the main motivation was labels, bro. They hitting us up like, come on, keep dropping content. Y'all got millions of views, but we need more for y'all to get an actual deal, because the deals we was getting, bro, not worth signing. Like it was one of those, you cooking yourself, don't sign that. You feel me? So he's like, nah. But it was one of those, it was like, all right, if you want a better deal, put out more content, because we only had the raps. And it was you feel me, like basically some one-hit wonder shit. We put out a part 2, but it's like, all right, you can't keep going on this. Can y'all make actual music? You feel me? And every time we tried, like we had the talent, bro, but it was so hard to like keeping the actual energy that we had from the raps that got us on, and putting it into a style where we can like make songs without the you feel me? Like actually incorporating a 4-man group where we going bar for bar, or we like just going off of each other. And for that to happen, it takes chemistry. And we didn't really chill like that. Like before the videos, we wasn't really friends. You know what I'm saying? We was cool, but we wasn't friends like that. And then when the videos we started kicking them more, that's when we actually started getting to know each other. You feel me? And then all that had, like, it was a process, bro. And time flew. It was just one of those. And then we all went to school, bro. I went to Arizona State. E-Man, he went to Southern. JoJo, he was going to UIC. Sumo, he was doing his thing in Chicago, still rapping and everything. So we was separated. And that was for like a good 2-3 years. So that happened, and we still trying to make it happen, but we couldn't build chemistry from that. You feel me? So we ended up falling apart from that. But you know, it's all love still, for sure.
Do you still rap or anything?
Yeah, 100%, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had a lot of mentors that really put me on game with how to go about it, with how the music industry work, and like branding, image, and all that. Like it really matters. So with my role in the group, I was talking about eating booty and shit, bro. I was the funny guy, you feel me? And I'm a conscious individual. Like if I'm finna do anything, I'm gonna give 100%. I'm not about to just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, if I'm gonna make music, I'm not about to make music on some funny stuff. You feel me? I'm not finna rap about funny stuff all the time. So when I put this out there, it's like I had individuals in my circle that was telling me, like, if you want to do this, you need to do a whole rebrand. Because if you come out with something talking about spirituality and politics and all that, it's gonna, wasn't this the dude that was just talking about emo? You feel me? Like, you gotta give people time to grow on that. You feel me? So I took that time and I took that advice, and it's just like anything you do, working out, with playing basketball. When you first start doing it, you rusty. You an amateur. You don't know. You gotta learn the mechanics. You gotta learn the fundamentals. When you get that, then you start finding your own style. You put those fundamentals into your own situation, then you get good at it. So with rapping, that's what I had to do. First, I had to learn the origins. You gotta be a student to the game. But any industry that you in, you gotta be a student first. So I'm like, all right, let me actually go back to the roots of hip hop and rap, learn all of that. So I watched a whole bunch of documentaries, and for some reason, everything starts in New York. All love to New York. But you know, everybody was rapping everywhere. It's way more to rap than just the New York situation, which is what the documentaries was talking about. How rap been around for a while, but documented. You feel me? Like the African Bombadas, the Five. It's a bunch of them. I can't think of them.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of them, bro. I used to know. I got them in my notes, and I just studied all of that, bro. And when I got that down, I'm like, all right, so this is the whole essence of rap. So I wanted to incorporate that into my situation, into my music. So that, and then what kind of artist do I want to be? So I want to be an artist where it's like the best description of it. Kendrick Lamar is the best description because he's a conscious rapper, but he still got his songs where he talking crazy. You feel me? Like he not on some 21 Savage talking shit, but you feel me? He's still talking his shit. And he's still from Compton. He's still talking that gang talk. Because you understand, I'm not no gang banger. I'm affiliated and all that, whatever. I'm connected and I know all that shit that's going on, but I'm not in it. So I don't want to portray that image where I'm a drill rapper. You feel me? But I still want to talk about it because that's part of my life and my upbringing. Like, it's my culture, you know what I'm saying? It's in me. So I wanted to talk about that, but it's like how to talk about it without sounding like I'm on some murder type shit. Like I will kill you. Like I don't want to be one of those type of rappers. You feel me? I still want to. So I had to figure all that out, bro. And then all this over the span of like 4 years. You feel me? And I got my style. I'm cold now, bro. And now it's like it's the time to actually put music out. So now I've been putting out shit like 2019. I put out like 3-4 songs just for people to get a feel of it and just to get a test out of what my platform is. My platform not the same as it used to be. So I had to like, all right, let me tap back in because I wasn't posting on my social media for a while. So my followers went down like a motherfucker, bro. And then I still got a nice amount, but it's like the Instagram messed me up with the chronological order, bro. Where it's like it's all type of stuff, but now I got to build the platform back up. But since my face was out there, all I got to do is put the product out there and people rock with it, promote it, get it on people's timelines. You hear me? Just like that. And I'm about to do that for sure.
Final question, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have any major goals for your rapping career within the next year?
Within the next year, I'd say to have a platform where I'm actually like established on my own. You feel me? Like right now, my identity is still towards the HOTT HEADZZ. That's what people recognize me from. Like, oh, you that one dude from the videos. I want to be one of those where, hey, you got some nice stuff out. You feel me? I be listening to you, like my own individual music. So baby steps first, you know what I'm saying? That's not the situation right now. So being realistic within a year, that's the main goal, bro. Where I'm established as my own individual artist without the HOTT HEADZZ. Like I'm gonna use that for sure. I'm gonna use that platform, but since we're not really together no more, I need to build my own. So building my own where I got a nice support system for my individual career, and then getting as many streams as possible on my music, you feel me? Get my platform back out there where I got a support system with like a fan base, you know what I'm saying? This pandemic making it hard too, bro, so it's gonna be tougher than I planned on. I ain't planning on this happening for sure, but
yeah, I don't think anybody planned on this.
Man, bro, crazy.
I saw a tweet yesterday. It was like, I know the people that said they knew what they wanted to do 5 years from now. No.
Yeah, no, you're not doing that.
That's crazy. All right, guys. Hey, this is Dev. Where can they find you at, bro?
Instagram, Twitter. I don't be on Facebook, YouTube. But Instagram, in.devo, n.devo. I know Big Bro, he gonna put it out in there and everything. But just be smooth, be yourself. You know, it's only one thing you got in this world, and that's your identity. It's not another you. So just be yourself, man. Don't run from being you. When you pretend to be somebody else, that's when you losing, bro. Because you got a spirit in you that is only yours. And you got assistance with your spirit, too. You don't only got yours, you got the spirit of the creator in you. So tap into that. That's the main thing to it. Everything else, you know, is common sense.
Mic drop. Appreciate you, boss.
You already know.
Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.